It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
It's my first podcast. Yeah, you think that was good? I should do that again? Yeah. Okay. This right here is Car Con Carne. It's a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Alstyne, and Car Con Carne is sponsored by Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. A smart home connects virtually all the technology in your home. With an Easy Automation installed smart home system, you and your family can control nearly every device and system in the house in ways that are easy and fun to use. Transform your living space with cutting-edge home automation. Experience seamless control over audio, video, lighting, climate, security, and more. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your rules, motherfucker. Get a quote by visiting easy-automation.net. He lets me say that. Or call my friend Dan at 630-730-3728. Quick programming note. This episode is not far away from episode 1000. And to record episode 1000, I put together a few live events that you can attend. They're totally free. We're recording with live performances and interviews. Starting on September 26th, Skeleton Key Brewery in Woodridge, I have AM Taxi. The Oohs and Ahs, they are a monster-themed band. It's Halloween season. They're very scary monsters. They do surf rock. They're amazing. Also, the Black and Blue Hearts. All those artists for free doing interviews and performances at Skeleton Key on the 26th. Jump ahead on October 6th at Siren Records in McHenry, doing an in-store. Ike Riley, the star, the subject of the stellar new documentary, Don't Turn Your Back on Friday Night. Ike Riley will be there. Also, White Rabbit Object performing live, and Show Off. All three of them at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on October 6th. Those two events, they're as good as guaranteed, and there are more to come. I've got more to announce. That all aside, oh my God, I am at DryHop Brewing, 3155 North Broadway, in the Lakeview neighborhood of Chicago. DryHop Brewers, dryhopchicago.com. I'm joined by Won't Stay Dead. I'm joined by Jeffrey, our server. Thanks, Jeffrey. Oh, look at this, a Moscow Mule.
Thank you.
Way to go, comrade. That's the Peach.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Is that what it's called? Peach?
Peaches.
Peaches. And Tyler, you're having Era Cider.
Oh, yeah, Era Cider.
Very nice. And I'm having the festbier, which is seasonal. It's that time of year. Festbier. Won't Stay Dead is here. Won't Stay Dead is a grungy horror pop punk band from Chicago. Those are your words. I'm repurposing them. Violet, Saffron, and Tyler are here. We are without a drummer tonight, but that's okay because you're not playing. However, when you do play, you are playing Beat Kitchen on Friday the 13th, naturally.
Of course.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You will have a drummer for that. So
We'll see.
Beat Kitchen, Friday the 13th. It is the Red Scare 20th anniversary. You're playing with the Bollweevils, the Brokedowns, and Brendan Kelly and the Wandering Birds. That's a lineup right there.
Isn't that crazy?
We're fucking excited.
I mean, that's just nonstop, four on the floor, right from the get.
Yeah.
So, talk a little bit. Red Scare has the 20th anniversary compilation. You have the prized second position on the album.
Thanks, Toby.
Toby Jegg will be a future guest on Car Con Carne in a couple weeks, in fact.
Oh, really?
About this. Yes.
Cool.
Talk a little bit about the song you did, because it's a cover.
Yeah, so it is a cover by the band, originally by the band Enemy U. Toby reached out to us. He asked us if we wanted to contribute a song to the comp. We were like, yeah, of course we do. And he asked us, he brought it up. He said, there's this band called Enemy U. Their singer passed away, but he was a good friend of Toby's. And for the past couple of comps that Red Scare has put out, they've had a band covering one of their songs, an Enemy U song. And he said, I'd really like for you guys to cover an Enemy U song. And he suggested Ex Machina. We were like, fuck yeah, we'll do that. We can swear, right?
Oh, yeah.
You interviewed our friend Birdie from Sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
There was some issue with some censoring, I think.
With Birdie?
With a certain word.
Well, you know Birdie.
No, we need to talk about that. I usually let things go.
She gets cunty.
Oh. Maybe that just made me uncomfortable. I don't know.
It's possible.
No, I'm glad you told me who the song was by, because as I was heading into this interview, I'm like, I can't find the original. I know this is a cover. I just don't know the original. So, I mean, that's great. I mean, you could take this and own it. Really, you can run with
Yeah.
it.
No, it's by NMEU. The original is great. We put our own kind of flavor into it.
Some spooky organ.
Toby specifically suggested that we put some spooky organ in there, so we snuck a little bit in there. If you listen hard, you can hear it.
Okay. And again, this compilation is ridiculous. I mean, it opens with the Falcon. Everyone's on it. I mean, the Bollweevils, who we mentioned, Laura Jane Grace, the Menzingers. It just, the Brokedowns, who you're playing with, the Bollweevils. My God, what a history. What does it mean to be affiliated with Red Scare?
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bands on there that I look up to, and I have for, since I was a teenager, and now I'm on a comp with them. It's like, oh shit. Like, it's just really cool.
So as we're recording this, we just passed Labor Day, which means it's officially Halloween season. This is your go time, right? I mean, this is this is when you get pressed into service?
Usually, yeah. But you better come to the show on September 13th, because that's probably our last show of this year.
Well, that's a good way to go out. Now,
Yeah.
what happens then? Are you going to focus on working on another full length?
Yeah, our second full-length album is in the process of being mastered.
Oh, it's that close.
Yeah, it's that close. So we are just kind of taking some personal time the rest of this year, enjoy the spooky season in a different way, because, we usually are really busy, but we want to focus on that and some personal stuff, but...
Because it's been 3 years since Purgatory?
Has it?
2021. Yeah.
That would be 3
Yeah.
years, yeah.
Was that on a Friday the 13th release? Or that was the show?
I don't remember.
I think it was October...
It was 3 years
Friday
ago.
the 13th, whatever the last one was.
I think you're right. I think that was
Yeah,
released
it's-
on October 13th, 2021.
It's been a while.
That seems appropriate. So
Yeah.
if you can't get it out before October 31st, does that automatically mean you have to wait a year to put it out?
We were thinking about that.
Like, you're not
The
putting it
next
out.
one may
There is
not
a
be on
Friday the
spooky
13th in
date.
December as well, but I don't think it's coming out
Yeah,
this year.
we want to put a lot of planning into this one. We're really excited.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit about horror. What are those moments, events, things that lead a band to take on a horror theme?
So, the way that we started with that kind of theme was, I was in a different band with Violet before we started this band. It was called Ultra Hazard. That was a political ska punk band. So we mostly wrote about like political things and personal things and that type of stuff. So then Violet and I started what became Won't Stay Dead. And I was like, I want to do something else. I want to do something different, try something different. I'm going to write these songs about horror movies, I think. And I write majority of the lyrics. And the first couple EPs and our first full-length Purgatory, everything was about horror movies, true crime, just spooky stuff, that kind of thing. That's really how it started. I just wanted to do something else, and I've always really liked horror movies, so I was like, I'm going to take this and make that my band. And it kind of evolved from there.
All right, someone else needs to chime in because I'm sitting on a new festbier. This is limited edition. This is special. I'm going to try this.
Drink up.
Cheers. This is the benefit of not recording in my car, right here. Cheers. And that's delicious. That is absolutely delicious. Again, we're at DryHop Brewers, 3155 North Broadway, right by the intersection of Broadway and Belmont, north side of the city of Chicago. Won't Stay Dead is my guest. We've got food on the way. We've got fried pickle spears.
Fried
Tristan.
pickles.
Pickles.
Fried pickles.
A Marinara Pizza, which has no cheese, so if you're vegan, you can eat here. If you're not a vegan, you can have a double smash burger, a DryHop Double Smash, which is what I'm getting.
Oh, that's what you're getting the smash burger.
I'm not
Tyler likes smash burgers.
I like smash burgers.
I'm not here to play. We're doing the full double smash burger. If you're coming to DryHop, that's what you do. So this being Halloween season, can I ask you some Halloween type questions?
No.
We know nothing about that holiday.
Pumpkin spice latte versus apple cider.
I like them both a lot.
I like apple cider.
Same, but I would go pumpkin spice.
That's
Tiebreaker.
hard because one
Tiebreaker.
is like a milky, caffeinated drink. The other one is like. I would think I would also have to go with the pumpkin spice latte. with
I gotta
oat
go
milk.
apple cider, but not heated up. I don't
Yeah,
like
you like cold apple cider.
cold apple cider.
So apple juice?
Apple cider donuts.
No,
apple
it's
cider
different.
donuts.
It's like unfiltered apple juice.
Unfiltered apple juice.
Which is-
That's
yeah.
Tyler's go-to.
It's my go-to.
A cold Honeycrisp apple cider, I'm all in.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Corn maze versus apple picking.
Corn maze.
Corn maze.
Corn maze.
Because apple pick, like, you're flexing your brain, I guess, in a corn maze, but apple picking, that's physical work.
I did it once and I was like, what the fuck?
Most of them are
Like,
bad,
okay, I got some
too.
apples.
Last time I did it, I got mosquito bitten. You know, it wasn't much
Yeah,
fun.
I had to like make sure there were no worms in my apples.
Right.
And I mean, it was okay, but corn maze.
Corn maze.
Yeah.
Candy corn versus fun-sized Snickers.
I like candy corn.
That's
Yep.
tough for me. I really like candy.
I don't want either of those.
I gotta go with Snickers. Is this like a large amount I have to eat?
Well, no, because I think there's a candy corn threshold. Like, there's a point in eating candy corn where enough's enough and you can't go any
I
Yeah,
further.
do
'cause it
like
has,
candy
like-
corn. It kind of just tastes like icing.
It has like a vanilla flavor
Yeah.
to it, but it gets
That's-
like once you hit
that's
the
the appeal.
point, it's too much. I
I
gotta go
like
with
the
Snickers.
texture,
I guess.
though, of candy corn.
Yeah,
I'm a big texture person. The texture is, like, kind of waxy. It's interesting. It's like, you don't eat that every day, you know?
Vampires versus zombies.
Vampires.
Really?
Zombies.
Perplexed?
That was such an easy response. And,
No, I'll go zombies.
Boo.
well, not boo. All
You're
right,
out of the band.
We're staying with you, Tyler. Sorry. I think, okay, if you're going zombies, 28 weeks later or Dawn of the Dead?
I like 28 weeks later. Because they're scarier when they're faster.
Yes. They absolutely are.
Yeah.
Vincent Price or Christopher Lee? So that's a tough one.
That one's hard. Vincent Price.
Okay, come on over. Come on over. We love you. Thank you.
Marinara Pizza.
Marinara Pizza is here.
Double Smash Burger.
Double smash. Oh, my goodness.
Rogue fry with ketchup.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm
I
gonna-
almost said thank you into the microphone to her.
Thank you.
Well, that would be appropriate. There's a lot of garlic in that pizza. I'm glad. I hope you all are close. Like, just in life, like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
We don't talk to each other.
All right, so I'm going to quickly.
Who are you? Fried pickles. Marinara pizza.
No cheese.
Double smash burger. Yeah, look at that shit.
What if he dropped it?
Thank you for helping with the narration.
We
Is
do
that-
what we can.
What kind of sauce is that?
On the burger?
What, this?
Just what's the flight of sauces you have arranged on
For the
plates?
pickles, it's jalapeno ranch and chipotle something.
Looks like a chipotle something.
And a lemon, I
Chipotle.
see. That's
Chipotle.
interesting.
Dig
All
in.
right.
As long
Tyler's
as-
very interested.
Just
not-
curious.
Not standing on ceremony. Help yourself. Thanks again to
Can you
to
pass me a
DryHop for the
tiny
hospitality.
Yeah.
And a napkin.
Tiny plate. Tiny baby plate.
This festbier is great. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we have silverware. We have plates. This is already better than the car.
We should just take this all to the car.
I'm not balancing anything on a dashboard.
Tyler, can you get your mic out of my zone?
If I had a
Thank
nickel.
you. Oh, here, pass it down.
Thank you. Let's talk indie horror movies. It Follows versus Hereditary.
Hereditary.
I really like both of those.
I have not seen
Oh wait,
Hereditary.
It Follows.
But It Follows was
Oh,
fucking
those are
great.
both really good.
I love It Follows.
I did really. I don't.
I don't like to watch movies more than once. It's like a weird thing with me. I feel like if I actually have 2 hours to kill, I want to do something I haven't done before.
Yeah.
And so I have a hard time rewatching. It Follows is one of those movies
I was
I've
gonna
rewatched.
say I have rewatched that, but I only watched Hereditary once.
Yeah, you
they're
only
very
need-
different.
Oh, yeah.
But It Follows was the kind that like I really wanted to watch it again. It was just so good.
And if you're a super nerd, the score, the disaster piece score to It Follows is awesome.
Yeah.
It's got that synthy John Carpenter sort of vibe.
Yeah. I like that.
Love that. My issue with Hereditary, which is a perfectly great movie, I didn't like any of the characters, and I realize you're not supposed to necessarily, but I have a hard time watching movies where I don't like anyone.
Yeah, I never really thought about that. The whole movie, I was just kind of like, the fuck is
I
happening?
think Hereditary is more rewatchable because of how fucked up all the scenes are.
Yeah.
Like It Follows
Truly.
is just creepy and eerie, and it's like I think it's worth watching once. Like you definitely got to see it, but Hereditary, I forgot a lot of stuff, and then we watched it again, and I still thought it was scary second time. So
Are we trying food? Are you? It's awkward.
it's not plastic food; it's real.
It is real.
I gotta cut my pickles up.
I think the approach may be eating it like
Crumbing.
like a wedge fry.
There you go.
I think that. Wait, do I have a plate?
Oh, you need a plate.
Tyler, this is why
Tyler's
you
a bad
Tyler?
host,
This is why Tyler got fired.
among many other reasons.
I was going to dip this like a wedge fry. Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Sorry.
God damn it, James.
Sorry. We have already raised the bar for profanity on this episode.
Are we the first one outside of the car?
No.
I like the pickles.
Pickles are good.
Yeah.
The spicy dip is...
Chipotle.
Oh my God.
Ranch.
That requires a beer.
Oh,
Wow.
Should we get a lot of chewing noises in the microphone?
Yeah, I think that's what people come for.
ASMR.
But you don't have to exacerbate it. You don't. You're making a bad situation worse.
Should I do a lot of? That's not obnoxious.
Rob Zombie as filmmaker, yay or nay?
Nay. Absolute nay.
Nah.
I like them.
You know what? I'll take that back. I really like Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
And House of a Thousand Corpses. I enjoyed those two.
My biggest problem with Rob Zombie's movies,
My biggest problem.
I hate his Halloween. So I'm already like
even know if I
biased
saw
against
that.
him. Don't watch it.
That's probably why I didn't. Said, oh, Saffron didn't like it. Nope.
But he just he writes the same characters over and over. All of his movies are like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre rip. I'm just not into that. I'm not into his style.
And the
Not for me.
The Monsters was terrible.
I didn't watch
finish
that.
it. I started
I
it.
couldn't finish it either.
Yeah.
I got about 30 minutes in and realized it's never going to turn the corner. Like, this
Yeah.
is as good as it's going to get.
I think that's why I just like the House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, whichever came first, because like those were the first movies I saw that he did. But then yeah, everything else I was like, it's just kind of the same shit.
John Carpenter versus Wes Craven.
I'll defer.
What?
Pass.
I'll defer to you
Then
guys.
he'll defer. That's so hard because Halloween, the original Halloween, might be. That's like my favorite classic horror movie. But Wes Craven has the catalog. A lot of John Carpenter stuff is more like action adventure type stuff,
Right.
which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not really
But
what
there's
I'm
also The
so
Thing.
into.
I can't really name another John Carpenter movie that's not Halloween. Does that make me a poser?
You're a poser. That's okay. We won't tell anybody.
No. No one's watching. It's cool. The Thing.
Have you seen The Thing?
No.
That's really good.
Yeah, we got to get you
What
watching
thing?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not discounting John Carpenter as a filmmaker.
Right.
He's great.
But as horror goes, I get it. Like, the catalog speaks better of Wes Craven because there's just...
When you have Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream and like People Under the Stairs,
Oh, that
Oh, I
movie.
forgot about that.
fucking love that movie.
I forgot about that one. Best horror franchise, speaking of which.
I'm going to go back to Halloween. Some of them are really fun. Like Halloween 2, the original sequel. Love that. And then it gets kind of stupid and ridiculous.
What about 3? Where do you stand?
I like 3. But I mean, it's not really a Halloween movie.
What about Slumber
it
Party
then?
Massacre? Does that count? How many of those are there?
We have
I
matching
think there's 3,
t-shirts.
so technically that might count as a franchise.
Counts.
Yeah,
Maybe?
it totally counts.
Yeah.
But Slumber Party Massacre 2 is really kind of the only one you need to see.
Is that the driller killer?
Yeah.
The second,
Okay, but there
is
was
that the
some
second one?
iconic moments in the other one.
The glass
Yeah,
breaking.
she drops a wine glass and it's like ding.
Yeah, the sound,
sound
effects are
effects.
really bad.
But yeah, the driller killer.
Which one had the band?
That was
one.
the
Slumber Party
second one?
Massacre 2.
the second one.
That's the one that is showing at the massacre at the Davis Theater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to try the double smash? I can cut this burger up into
Tyler
parts.
wants a
Tyler.
burger?
No, I'm okay.
Are
I
you sure?
appreciate
I'll
it.
take a slice of the pizza.
Please.
No,
Are-
I
are you
seriously,
sure?
I appreciate it, but I'm okay. Thank you.
Why do you
Tyler,
hate?
you're-
Why are you angry, Tyler?
You know you want some burger.
You know you want some burger.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Can you grab me a
He wants.
If you're
some
offering to
burger.
split it, I'll have some.
I
I'll have
am.
He
some burger.
I
literally
am.
just did.
Oh, no.
We're friends now. We're not standing.
Oh God, is it floury?
Well, I don't think it's Can you grab me a piece that's like cut all the way? Yeah, maybe that one. It's all kind of stuck together.
This
you
is
hold my
it's a
mic?
two-handed operation. What happens if I talk into 2 mics at once? Do I just? I just hit them together. Sorry.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler, hand me your plate.
You have to give me half.
I'm taking another pickle.
Hey Tyler, can I have a slice of pizza too?
Yeah.
DryHop Double Smash.
This looks good. I like the garlic on it.
Why, thank you.
Tips are appreciated.
Nah. Not that thankful.
Oh, Tyler, you're going to thank me for that. That DryHop Double Smash is something magnificent. I love a good smash burger. And when there are 2 burgers on it with 2 patties, even better. All right, this is a question I'm sure you've been asked a million times. It's a question I've been asked a million times.
Really good.
Favorite horror movie? The one that kind of changed everything for you?
Basket case.
Basket Case. Oh, my God. That's a classic.
The It from the 90s with Tim Curry. I saw that as a kid and it fucking freaked me out. I remember walking through Walmart and I saw like the DVD case and I would like look at it because I was like got shivers looking at it because the cover of that is like pictures of the cast and then it's like Pennywise like creeping out from behind something and I saw it again. It's like a 6-hour long because it was like a TV
miniseries,
series.
yeah. Tim Curry's great.
Yeah.
Do you mean like the scariest or just your favorite?
Maybe they're one and the same, but you tell me.
One of my favorites is Ginger Snaps.
Is that the scariest or your favorite, or both?
It's one of my favorites. I don't know what the scariest. When I was little, Chucky scared the shit out of me.
For good
As
reason.
an adult,
Is it weird if I save this for later?
Yes.
Like if I get a box and take it home? 'Cause it's really good. It's just
That's fucking weird.
I know
Tyler.
I know I'm gonna want it later.
I want you to be happy. We're doing this for you.
I appreciate
Now, be honest. Is it because you don't want to eat on camera or mic?
No, I'm
'Cause
not worried about that. It's just
Okay.
it's a really good burger. And
It is a really good burger.
I know I'm gonna want.
I don't want to waste it on this podcast. I want to enjoy it when I'm home with my friends. And it's okay. No, for sure.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to eat mine now.
also Lost Boys. Can't forget Lost Boys. And the vampires, like the killing scene in that was really freaky.
It was.
I love how they made their vampires look. And they kind of reminded me of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer vampires.
So as you're taking time off after the Beat Kitchen show, which again, Friday the 13th, Avi, what's this new? Where does this new album find you? What's different 3 years later? Where are your songs? Where are the lyrics?
You still got the horror themes, but some of them are a bit more personal, which is a little different for Won't Stay Dead. But still, almost every song is about a horror movie, right?
A lot of the songs on the new album they're still about horror movies, but I kind of like sneakily also wrote the songs about like personal things and a lot of past relationships. So even when I'm trying to be personal, it still has that spooky tinge.
Because who among us hasn't been in a relationship that couldn't be turned into a horror story?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfect fodder.
I think the songwriting has definitely matured. Like when it eventually gets released, comparing album 1 to album 2, it's like very dramatically different because first album it was a lot of like similar kind of ideas, where this album it's like everyone has, at least like a huge portion of the songwriting. All the songs are written together, but like where it starts from usually is, I don't know, it comes from a different place. This one I feel like is like all of us have our hands in this to a great degree, and I'm really proud of that. And I think these songs are a lot better. We play a good chunk of these songs live, and people seem to like them, so I'm excited to eventually, have it somewhere on the internet. So,
All right, so again, Beat Kitchen, it is the Red Scare anniversary show, one of the 2 Red Scare shows that weekend at Beat Kitchen. It's you, it's the Bollweevils, the Brokedowns, and of course Brendan Kelly, one of the Red Scare leaders. Brendan Kelly and the Wandering Birds. That right there's a hell of a show. New album to come. Old album is out there for people to enjoy. I love your band. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'm glad.
So more music to come. I insist we thank DryHop Brewers, 3155 North Broadway. The food is delicious. Just to kind of quickly run down some of the stuff they have, because we couldn't eat and drink it all. Their French Pilsner is the liquid baguette. Shark Meats Hipster, that's a popular one. It's a wheat IPA. The festbier, which I just had, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Delicious, a mere 6.4 ABV. Peaches, which is the summer ale with peach. The wit beer, too old for this wit. Lots of great stuff. And then the food, the fried pickles, which we are currently enjoying. Fried pickle spears, dill spears, jalapeno ranch, and creamy chipotle sauce. They also have maple bacon wings. The burger I just had, or that Tyler and I are sharing, the DryHop Double Smash Burger. 2 smashed patties on a potato brioche bun with dill Dijonnaise. That's what that is, dill Dijonnaise.
Dill Dijonnaise.
When you go home and have that with your friends, you'll be really excited by that. Beer braised onions,
Really
dill
good.
pickles, Munster cheese, and American cheese.
Okay.
The Munster's cheese.
American cheese, I don't think is celebrated enough. It's the meltiest of the cheeses, so it's always the most appropriate for a cheeseburger. Well done, DryHop. Also, they've got a buttermilk fried chicken sandwich. So much good food. And then Roebuck. We're in the Roebuck side of DryHop right now. The Roebuck pizza. We had the margarita, tomato sauce, mozzarella, basil, extra virgin olive oil, pecorino, and Romano. Good stuff. Won't Stay Dead. Thank you for dining with me.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
so
you
much
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Thank you for watching and or listening. Again, episode 1000 is coming up. More information is available on carconcarne.com. Thanks, DryHop. Thanks, Won't Stay Dead.